Hey guys, it's Jenny. Sorry I'm not as made up as usual, but it's like midnight and I didn't see any point in doing my makeup when I'm just gonna go to bed. It's been a crazy busy day. All right, so this is my week 46 VSG update, and which is awfully close to week 52. I'm getting very close to my surge anniversary now, about 10 and a half months out. So today's Friday, February 12th, 2016. Last week I was 316.2 pounds or 143.4 kilos. This week I'm 312 pounds, so a loss of 4.2 pounds or almost 2 kilos this week. Great number. Um, let's see. Yeah, it seems like things are picking up a little bit again. They had kind of slowed when I started working out, but you really can't tell from 1 week. It could just be a fluke. We'll see what happens next week. So let me do a quick number recap. Speaking of numbers, high weight was 600 pounds, 272.1 kilos in January 2014. Date of surgery, which was 28th March 2015, I was 488.2 pounds, 221.4 kilos. Total weight loss so far, 288 pounds, 130.6 kilos. Yes, for my Aussies, Brits, Europeans, anybody else who subscribes to kilos, I've officially broken the 130 mark on the kilos I've lost total. Amazing. And total weight loss since surgery, 176.2 pounds or 80 kilos. So I've broken the 80 kilo mark post-surgery. So both of those are kilo milestones. It's kind of fun being a person who is from one country and lives in another because I get to celebrate two different milestones based on two different number systems. So this week, I have actually changed some stuff up. I don't know if this is related to my slightly larger weight loss this week. It might be. I've been getting in more protein. I've felt hungrier since I started working out more intensely, which most people experience. Makes sense. And what I've done is just I haven't increased the number of calories that I'm eating, but I have been focusing even more on protein than I usually do. Most days, sorry, cat. Most days this week I've gotten over 100 grams of protein a day, which is just amazing. I'm very proud of that. And yeah, if not that, then close to it in the upper 90s. So I'm really happy with that. With that change, I do feel like it's helping my workouts, so I'm going to keep doing it. I've also been a little bit better on water. I'd gotten a little slack on water last week. I'd actually meant to mention that in my video, but I like to tell you when I do things that are not perfectly on track to kind of keep myself accountable. But yeah, no, I've upped my water. I've made my goal pretty sure every day this week, so or exceeded it. I want to do even better, so but we'll see. It's hard when you have a tiny sleeve, right, to fit in all the food you need and all the water you need in any given day. So I constantly feel like I'm eating and drinking still. I can't say constantly. It's not as bad as when I first was post-op and it was like a torturous thing I had to do all day long. But it's pretty constant that I'm either eating or drinking something. Let's see. My dietitian making a video here, people. Cats and husbands. Um, I did hear back from my dietitian this week, and she just basically said, I had expected her to possibly comment on the fact that I was eating low carb, high protein, because there are some dietitians out there that are not cool with low carb, and she just basically looked at how much I'd lost and said, clearly you're doing great, so keep doing what you're doing. I had also asked her if I should up my calories, but all she said is keep doing what you're doing. So Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna keep my calories where they are. That can be reevaluated if I start having a really hard time with my exercise. Let's see. Oh, and I've also added more fiber to my diet this week. if you're a WLSer, you'll get why that's important, obviously, or if you're anybody else, you'll get why that's important. I don't need to specify, but fiber is good. Um, and okay, so since I started working out with my exercise physio, which was the end of the first week of January, basically, I've lost 2 inches off my waist, 3.5 inches off my hips, an inch off what I call my upper belly, an inch and a half off my bust, 1 3/4 inches off my thigh, and 1/4 inch off my calf. Obviously, you can't compare exactly, but I take my measurements usually every couple of months, and those are similar losses to what I've seen in a 2-month period, but I'm seeing them in a 5-week period. So I do think that even on the weeks when I'm not losing a lot, I'm gaining muscle mass. So I feel good about that. Now for the fun part, as if all that wasn't just so much fun. The lovely AmyGetsaVSG had a giveaway on her YouTube channel, which I wasn't even really intending to enter. I just commented on one of her videos because most people who do giveaways, pardon my insane cat, my husband is feeding her. If you're hearing all this, she makes a lot of noise when she's getting fed. So most people, when they do giveaways, don't do outside the US people, so I still comment on their video whatever I would have commented and just assume that I won't win the giveaway. Well, Amy decided to not make an exception for me and let me win, which was amazing. I think she picked, like, randomly picked used a random number generator to pick somebody, and I won. And she's such a lovely person. Though one of the things she sent me that I absolutely love was a t-shirt with Disney princesses on it saying, "It isn't easy being this fancy," and it's like a workout tank. And I have pictures of me in it. I can't hold it up for you right now because it's in the laundry because I already wore it. Yeah, I'll insert a picture here for you to look at. So there you go. And she also sent me, she asked me if there was anything from the US that I wanted that I couldn't get here. And something that I wanted is some Syntrax Nectar samples. I didn't know she was going to send me this many. This is amazing. This is going to last me quite a while. I'm so excited. She sent me a big old bag full of samples. So great. So now, because we can get Syntrax Nectar here, but you can only get the big tubs. And I'm so tired of buying big tubs of protein powder and then not being able to stomach it. So now I can try these and figure out what I like. And she sent me this Bluetooth sports headphone. It's amazing. I'm going to use it Sunday when I work out. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And oh, this is also something I had asked for, is something we couldn't get here. It's the Fit Frappe Chai Latte protein drink mix. So I've tried that already. It's really yummy. The stats on it, so for a 1 scoop drink, it's 70 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 180 milligrams of sodium, 12 grams of carbs, of which 3 are dietary fiber, 1 is sugar, and 7 is sugar alcohols. Sugar alcohols don't bother me. I don't have any problems with them. So while this is a little high in total carbs, I do count net carbs because here in Australia the labeling on products is net carbs. So and anything entered into the database of MyFitnessPal that's an Australian product is net carbs. So it's a huge hassle to try to count total carbs here. So I do count net. And protein is 10 grams for a scoop. So it's not quite as good as far as stats for my usual protein shake. So that will still be my usual, but this will be a nice treat every once in a while because I love chai and I miss it. So, and she sent me some awesome resistance bands, like workout bands. I've already used them. I do a hamstring stretch as part of the flexibility exercises my exercise physio gave me. I used that just last night. I love them. And last but certainly not least, she sent me this sweet little beautiful bracelet that says she believed she could, so she did. And I see a lot of WLSers in our little circle of friends that have things like with this saying on it. It was always something that I had considered, but that I really like the sound of, but I hadn't bought myself anything with that on it yet. And Amy bought it for me, and it's so sweet. And it just, I actually kind of teared up when I took that out. So, Amy, you are the best. She is such a sweet person, and if you aren't subscribed to her channel, you should be. I'm going to link her down below. So I love you guys. That's all I have for this week. Love you guys. See you later. Existing subscribers.